Hi everyone, welcome back, or welcome if you are new. Today we have a very magical vlog. I'm going to be doing some changes in my Harry Potter room, and I'm so excited to bring you guys along with me. So before we get started, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and become a part of my magical friends. Let's go ahead and get into the video. I'm going to be doing some changes to this room and I am so excited for them. So the one behind me, like I was saying, I want to put some floating shelves back there so I can add some more pieces to my collection and utilize this empty space. So on this side I have just the 3 shelves, so I have condensed them down to 3. I used to have 4 in here and now I'm kind of getting tight on space on these shelves. So I was like, why not put some floating shelves up? And I think it'll still keep it from feeling overcrowded like it did when I had the 4 shelves. So I went to my local hardware store. I actually went to a Lowe's and I picked this one up. So these are actually the same wooden shelves that I have on my gallery wall. So I have 2 over there. So I actually picked up 3 this time to put on this side. And they are 24 inches wide and then they are about like 8 inches deep or so. So I think they're gonna be perfect. I know I already like them since I do have them in this room already, and they're gonna look something like this. So there'll be 3 all right here, and I think it'll be nice to have some other ways to display my collection. I'm excited to put them up, so let's go ahead and get started on this project. Here are all of the supplies I'm going to be using to hang up the shelves. So I've got anchors, got my drill bits and things, measuring tape, masking tape to map things out, level to level the shelves, of course, and all of that I'll need. Plus the shelves themselves. I've got all 3 here, and they're going to go on this wall. So here is your final before as we get started. So I went ahead and leveled out some painter's tape and measured it so they're all evenly spread out. I don't know from this angle where the camera is at, since it's kind of like at a slant. It might look like it's not even with the wall and bookshelf and everything, but if you look at it straight on, it's in a good spot. So I'll show you afterwards. But now I'm ready to get these out of the wrappings and start hanging up the actual brackets that are in here that the shelves just like slide onto, and start drilling the holes for all of that, and hopefully have these up very, very soon. So let's go ahead and open this up. I'm gonna go ahead and use this box cutter here. It comes with instructions on how to hang this metal bracket that's what the shelf you slide onto, and it does come with just 4 screws and anchors, but it has a lot more spots than that on here, so I do have some extra just to make sure it's fully supported, because I know I'll put some things that are probably pretty heavy on here and I want to make sure that they hold up. Now let's get them on the wall. So I marked holes where all these little ones are, and then I made sure it was centered with the tape. So now I need to drill some holes in the wall. Now it's time to take the tape down because we've got all the holes pre-drilled, and we're going to put up the brackets next. Let's take off this. I have to be gentle because this peel and stick wallpaper, I'm scared I'm going to pull it with the tape. We need to put in some anchors. So I ended up picking out some of my own. I like these metal ones, and I'll be putting those in. Now for the fun part, to slide the shelves on and get the brackets up. So 1 and 3. Now I just need to put in these tiny little black screws, and they go right at the bottom here, and that keeps the shelf from like sliding, and it keeps it like up straight. So yes, I'm just going to screw those in by hand. All right, they're officially up. I just threw 2 things on here, just kind of seeing the size and like what will fit. But these are the 3 shelves. Just kind of like a straight look at them, so I think it's in a good spot. And then here's more of a close-up. 1, 2, and 3. I can't wait to actually grab what I want to display on here and get these filled up. And I actually just have more room because I don't have too much I really want to pull and put on there. But now I have an excuse to buy new stuff, right? Of course, I forgot to film a before, but I could probably find a video of what this looked like before. At least I have some on my phone. There's Bella. She's so cute. But I am going to be renovating this area, changing it up. Maybe not renovating. I'm only going to be putting up some shelves. But I need a solution for all these bags down here. So here is the problem area. The solution is to put up some new floating shelves. So I bought 2 of these white floating shelves. They're 48 inches long, and I want to kind of put them up there and display my bags like so. I hope this works. I don't know if all my bags are gonna fit up there. I probably should get 3 shelves, but I'm afraid like if I do like 1, 2, 3, that I wouldn't be able to sit on this anymore without hitting my head. So I'm gonna try to map it out with some masking tape and just line it out and then sit underneath it and see if it works. So let's try it out. Alright, I know these are crooked, but I'm just trying to get an estimate. So I want to be able to sit here still if I want to, or I just have to use this as like storage and I won't be able to sit here anymore. But if I wanted to sit here, this is how tall I am. I got a little pencil mark where it needs to go. Here are the exact shelves I'm going to be putting up, just in case you're curious. And I did buy these at Lowe's. They are 48 inches white floating shelves. They're going to go up there. I just like to map it out first with masking tape, and then I will get the bar that's in here and line up all the like drill holes on the actual tape, and we're gonna get started and then start drilling in the hanging stuff and we'll get them up here shortly. Alright, I started putting in some of the anchors. Now we're going to try to hang up one of these. So here are the 2 shelves put up right now. I am thinking after putting the 2 up, and then I put up some of my purses up here as well, I do feel like I need a 3rd one. But with the 3rd one, I won't be able to like sit straight up. I could probably lay underneath it if I wanted to, but I do fill this up with a lot of pillows and plushies. Normally, I feel like she's eating drywall. Let's not do that. So I am thinking I'm gonna need that 3rd one because I still have more bags to put up. I just put up a few so far. So this is how it's looking, and I do love them. I'm glad I can display them, but I do want to add that 3rd shelf. I won't be able to sit straight up with the 3rd shelf, but I could lay here if I still wanted to, and I mostly fill this up with like pillows and plushies and things. So how often am I really sitting here reading? I, for the most part, use this couch, which right now is a mess, but I think it's just gonna be best to add that 3rd shelf. Now that I have my shelf situation all together and I have all of my bags on there, I do feel like it is missing something. I think it's a little too cool in there. I need better lights so you can see like the difference. Right now it looks a little dark behind me, but I'm not really loving like how it's all white in there, and then out here we've got like the beige walls with the brown shelves. I've got brown shelves over here. I've got brown floors. I just feel like it's just not warm enough in there. So I went ahead and ordered the MinaLima Wallpaper, and this one is the Marauders Map. It is so nice. You can see that close up. Like the details on it are insane. And I think that's really gonna warm it up in there. I might have to actually paint the white shelves brown too. We'll see if it comes to that. I have to actually take everything down to put this up. And this is real wallpaper. It's not like a peel and stick. And I've never put up real wallpaper before. So please wish me luck. And I hope this turns out okay. So let's just go ahead and get started with the wallpaper. I took everything back off so I can start getting this prepped, but I still need to take the shelves off. Girlfriend. And then I'm gonna be putting up the wallpaper. But what I'm thinking is, so this is where I stopped painting because it's still like a double closet. I think that's where I'll start the wallpaper, kind of give it like a clean line that way. And then I will wrap the wallpaper on this corner. Maybe I'll do the ceiling. Maybe. We'll see. But at the very least, I want to go where like all this paint is into this bench. And then I think I would be happy with that because that's as much as you really see out of here. Like even if you're on that side, like you don't see where the paint stops. So I think that's going to be a good marker for myself. And I'm excited to start. Here are all my supplies for the wallpaper. So we've got the MinaLima Wallpaper. I've got a measuring tape, level, pencil if I need to mark anything, tape if I need it, and then the adhesive. This is what I'm using. This is what they had at my local hardware store. I also bought this just in case I need it. Rather have it than have to go back out for it. I have a drop cloth too, so I can put some of this stuff on here and like not ruin my floors or whatever. And I have the paste brush and then something else to smooth it out with. This one is getting into stuff. This is where everything is being housed right now as we start this wallpaper project. So let's go. I measured out the wall and I figured out that I'm going to need 5 panels. So I went ahead and pre-cut them. It doesn't say to do this on their website, but I just feel like it's going to be easier since I'm having to work within the closet. I don't want like the roll and everything to get in the way. So I measured the space that I needed and then I added a couple inches so I can just do a clean cut on the top and bottom when I need to. And I know that everything is going to line up per panel. So now I just need to clean the wall, make sure that's all good to go. And then I'm going to start applying the paste. It says apply the paste to the wall and then you put the panel on top of it. And I have a laser level that will help me keep straight since I'm starting inside there where I'm not going to be like against a wall. It'll help me. So hopefully this all works out. But yeah, that's the process so far. Here's some progress. I forgot to kind of film as I was doing it, but I've got 4 panels up right now. I did cut out like where I need to drill the shelves back in. So that's what like that little stripe is and everything. So that'll be covered up with the shelves. And I've been using this laser level to really help guide where these need to go, make sure I'm doing everything straight. But I think it's turning out pretty good. This is what it looks like so far. Now here it is with all of my crossbodies on, and of course Bella had to join the party. So here are all the crossbodies. I'll go through each of them. We've got this Hogwarts Cauldron from 707 Street. Weasley and Weasley bag from Flapper Bags. Same with this Monster Book of Monster from Flapper. This one I found on Mercari. This is a Loungefly. This is a Danielle Nicole. This Happy Birthday Harry cake is from Flapper Bags. We've got the Quibbler by Loungefly. This Chocolate Frog one from Universal Studios. We have another Loungefly at Deathly Hallows. Danielle Nicole with Hedwig. This Howler crossbody is by Loungefly. This Birdie Bots Every Flavor of Beans is by Loungefly, and so is this Gryffindor crossbody. And a lot of these Loungeflies I got at fun.com, or from fun.com I should say. And I do have a discount code with them. So if you're looking for this Every Flavor Beans bag or this newer Deathly Hallows one, they do have this still in stock at fun.com. And I have a 20% off link that I'll put in my description box. But I'm so happy with how this looks. And I love that I can actually display them now. It's so gorgeous. Like, look at this wallpaper. Here's a close-up. It's so like nice and thick. Here's like where a seam is, so you can tell kind of maybe right here, but I try to match it up as best as possible. But yeah, and I kind of wrapped it around this wall here, and then it stops right there because that just goes into the rest of my closet. But this is all you would see anyways. And now she's going through all my pillows. Thank you. And she pushed one off. Okay. But here is the after. Let me put that pillow back up. All right, that's better. So here is the after. So it's actually another day. I totally forgot to film an outro, so I just wanted to give you guys my final thoughts on the reading nook. I love the transformation. I'm so happy with how the MinaLima wallpaper turned out. I was super intimidated to put it up at first, but it actually wasn't that hard. I found it to be like pretty similar to like a peel and stick wallpaper, which is something that I'm more familiar with. You just had to apply the paste instead of it already being sticky. So not too bad, but let me know what your thoughts are on how this all turned out and how my crossbodies are displayed now. And if you've used a MinaLima wallpaper, let me know which one down in the comments below. But as always, if you liked today's video, please give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on your bell notification so you're notified during my next video upload. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye!